In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about object in Java. Object is nothing but an instance of a class. Here are some definitions. An object is a real-world entity. An object is a runtime entity. The object is an entity which has state and behavior. The object is an instance of a class. Here an example of a class A. Here we have one class A and it has two variables, that is I and j, and we have one function here. How to create object of class A using new keyword. New keyword, we are passing default constructor of class A, and here we will get reference AA of class A object. So this small a is nothing but a reference variable of this particular object. It is pointing to this object. By dot we can access all these member directly. If you want to access I, so what you will do, a dot I. If you want to access j, you have to call a dot j. If you want to call this function a, so you have to call a dot function a. So what happens when we call a dot I? It will print 0 because current value of I is 0. If we are using a dot j, then it also print 0 because its default value is 0. What happens when a dot function a is called? Then function a's functionality comes into the RAM and it will execute whatever the statements we have written inside function a. So let's get started. Okay, here I am taking class A, and class A has two variables, that is int I comma j, and we have function A void function A. So inside this I am writing single statement, that is system.out.println inside function A of class A. And now we have main method inside. To test this class, we are creating object of class A. Here is my reference, AA is equal to new of A. What happens when we are using new and A by using constructor? In this case our object will be created and we are assigning that particular object in this small a. Now if you want to access I, system.out.println a dot I. Now also system.out.println a dot j. So how to run a Java application, and you will get 0 and 0. If I want to call function a, so a dot function a. Run this, you will get. So this is simple example of an object and a class, because object is an instance of class. Instance is nothing but a dynamic memory allocation for its member, those declared as a non-static. We have two types of variable in a class, static and non-static. If they are non-static, so we have to create memory or we have to allocate memory in the form of object. So that's why we are allocating memories for our non-static members, and by using new keyword. We cannot directly access these member. We have to create instance of this variable, and now by reference we can call these members. Here you can also see a dot I, a dot j, and a dot function a. Thanks for watching.